Well, welcome back. We are making Asian dumplings today. Dim sum, I'm going to actually do them like pot stickers, but if you steam them, it'll be more like dim sum. And I'm going to actually make the dough as well, because where I live, I can't find it. Sometimes you can just find the wrappers in grocery stores. So that's 150 grams of 00 flour. You can use all purpose. 00's got more gluten in it, so it becomes a little more stretchy. And then that's 120 milliliters of boiling water. And you can see the gluten starts forming as soon as the hot water hits the dough. So then it's just a matter of working that dough together, stirring it. That amount of water will take up all of that flour. When you get it into a ball, start working with your hands and kneading it, and it will, as you see, pick up all that flour and incorporate it into the dough. And once you get your dough to a point where it's kind of shiny, you want to let it rest for at least 15 or 20 minutes. Wrap it up in some plastic wrap and put it in the fridge. And we're going to start with the filling. That was some vegetable oil, a little bit of sesame seed oil, gives it a nutty flavor. And I've got about a cup and a half of chopped up mushrooms, and then one whole bok choy that I've chopped up. I've put the hard stuff in first, and then I'll put the green stuff in later. And that is tamarind concentrate. It gives it some sourness, probably about a teaspoon and a half of that. I put the garlic in there, just one chopped up garlic. There goes the rest of the green part of the bok choy. And then I'm going to put shrimp paste in as well. It's a fermented shrimp paste. You could use fish sauce if you had that. Don't use a lot of that because it can be overpowering. Then the last of my soy sauce, the wrong lid for the pot. I think there I found the right lid for the pot. And we're going to start letting that steam down. And we'll roll out that dough into a long piece. We're going to cut it into 16 dumplings. So cut the first one in half, line them up, cut them in half again, so you get basically close to even little balls. There's 8, and then individually I just cut those ones in half, work my way through. And I'll just show you rolling one of them out. Just make a coin type shape, rolling it by turning it 90 degrees each time you spin it, and always just roll straight away from yourself, and you'll get something resembling a circle. So to put the rest of the filling together, that was some Chinese 5-spice that I put in. That's all the stuff that was in my frying pan, mushrooms and bok choy, and then about 200 grams of ground beef, and you could use ground pork just as well. And just basically mix that up with your hands, and you're ready to stuff. I find this helpful. In my bowl, I cut it into 4 equal sections, and that just lets me know that each one of those sections I'm going to pull 4 chunks of meat out of, and that way I will use up all my meat and not run out at the end. Now, I'm really bad at this, but this is the way I do it. I basically do 4 folds from the middle to out to one side, 4 folds from the middle to the other side, and you end up with, like I said, 16 dumplings. So we're going to do a pot sticker method. So back to my frying pan, same little combination of vegetable oil and sesame oil. The pan is hot, and we're just going to let the bottoms of those fry until they get a nice deep brown color. You want to keep an eye on them as they're going. But the first step is to get a nice crispy bottom to them. So that's about half done. I would go even longer with that. And then, I don't know why I didn't show this, but I put 100 milliliters of water in and put the lid on. And when that water evaporates, that should be enough to steam the dumplings, cook them on the inside. And so you can see these are just about there. The water is disappearing, but not quite gone. And I usually finish them with the lid off once I know that the inside is done. But those are done, and you just want to make a dipping sauce with soy sauce and enjoy.